Hallo und willkommen zurück zu Trails of Cold Steel 4. Und ja, ihr denkt euch wahrscheinlich so, warum schon wieder Cold Steel 4? Wir sind bei den Folgen gerade immer noch erstmal am Anfang von Eventide. Und hier sind wir schon längst im finalen Chapter und im Großteil der Sidequest durch. Ganz einfach, genau zu dem Zeitpunkt, wo das Video hier zusammen sieht, bin ich gerade auf der Dokum. Und ich bin dementsprechend gerade so ein bisschen am Voraus aufnehmen für den ganzen Spaß. Außer für habe ich mittlerweile genug Folgen. Mittlerweile muss ich noch machen, ein kleines bisschen machen und kurz die vor eben halt auch noch. Und deswegen werden wir heute kurz die 4 spielen. Und sehr wahrscheinlich weit ins Finale reinkommen. Ich weiß noch nicht, wie weit, ob es wirklich heute finishen mit beiden Endings. Und ja, es gibt 2. Schon mehrmals gesagt, es gibt 2 Endings und wir werden beide sehen. Dass man beides sieht, ist by the way auch sehr relevant für Rarity. Also es gibt ein True Ending, aber man muss sowieso, sage ich mal, das eine Ending sehen, bevor man das True Ending sehen kann. Weil genau eben diese Konstellation sehr wichtig für Rarity ist. Aber ja. Wir haben jetzt immer noch ein paar kleine Sidequests. Erstmal noch. So ein paar in Crossbow und dann gehen wir erstmal als nächstes weiter rein. Wie weit wir heute kommen oder ob wir das Game sogar noch abschließen, I don't know. Ehrlich. Es kann beides kommen. Wenn ich theoretisch sozusagen das eine Ending vor meinem Abendessen schaffe, aber das zweite Ending nicht mehr, werde ich sogar nach meinem Abendessen und Stream nachsetzen und wirklich das zweite Ending noch spielen. Und dann schießen wir es heute definitiv ab. Je nachdem, wie weit wir jetzt kommen, schon vor dem, sag ich jetzt mal kurz, mein Abendessen. Weil bis mein Abendessen ist heute sozusagen mein Timing gesetzt. Aber das heißt, wirklich sehr kurz vorm Abschließen sein, dann finishen wir noch nach dem Abendessen nochmal einen kleinen Ministream und gehen durch. Und 10 durch. Gut, dann gehen wir mal Crossbill East Street. Wir haben noch ein paar kleine Sidequests, die wir noch sehen wollen. Yeah, there isn't a kid else. And Fee, too. Quite a party you had last night. Hate to have to ask, but nothing happened, did it? Huh? About that, I've actually got something to report to you guys. Fee, are you going to talk about us here? I see. But that's not how you answered, really. One day or another, you get what's coming to you. Got a feeling we were spending a lot of time together once all this fighting is over. Could you make that sound a little less like I'm going to be murdered in my sleep? I'm assuming you're here to help out with our preparations? Yeah, something like that. Besides, these guys are my regulars. The contract just went out, so I'm gonna be supporting your greatest, just this once. Be sure to say hi to the Style at some point, okay? Anything you say, much obliged. Don't be, a radical is always good to me, so this is me paying it back a little. Right, I'm up prepared for you to do your thing. Es klingt wirklich so, als würden sie Rean im Schlaf ermorden, to be honest. Aber alright. Harbor District. Ja, FF Building. Warte, war schon, ist auch schon länger nicht mehr drin. Und so schöner Crossbill Postman, der immer hier um die Ecke rennt. Schön, dass sie den beibehalten haben. Good, you're not thank you for everything. Oh, it's you. I take it you've taken care of everything that needs to be dealt with before the war starts? Yeah, we have. How are things going on your end? I personally handed out the order to stop production of the Thors line. We're also revising the armaments production policies that we've let the government dictate until now. We need to look into initial costs, running costs. I won't lie, there's no way we can keep up with all their demands. We don't have systems in place to accommodate the current level of productions. Even if the Imperial Army Congress covered, the Empire won't be able to afford to upkeep all of those troops. Looks like they won't stop though, they only have immediate goals in mind. Yeah, so it seems. We don't have infinite resources here, but we are a business and we make the most of it. They could arrest us, but I doubt anyone else could run the company better. It will eventually boil down to a battle of wills between us and the government. Yeah, that's right. I doubt Title can do everything all by himself. I don't want you to take on too much, but you know what you're doing. Remember, you're not in this alone. We'll be doing our part too. Have a little faith in us. Come back in one piece, Rean. You've got to look after Lisa and your students. I will, I promise. So. Und dann nochmal West Street für Julia. Bella Apartments. Ich wollte auch runtergehen, nicht hoch. Danke, Trigger. I know you're here. I'm sorry, my mind has been entirely on the war. Seems like they're broadcasting its duration over the radio now that the war is about to start. It's apparently all propaganda to increase support for the war. There isn't supposed to be any risk to the city itself, like during 2 years ago. I've talked things over with my husband, and we've decided to keep a close eye on the situation so that nothing like what happened last time, will happen again. Sure, now look after yourself. I expect you to come home safely. I pray for your well-being. Thanks, Mom. You guys take care too. You don't need to worry about us. Okay, it's already. It looks great. Ken, no, what are you doing in my room? Oh, perfect. You're all here. Good timing. Huh? This is for you, Asian Chevalier. A brave soul. Sehr schön. Hey you, but are you sure you want to give this to me? Of course. It's always been our treasure, but we wanted to wrap it up nice for you. We even used one of Yuna's old ribbons. The photo looked familiar. Wait, hey. We wanted to thank you somehow. I mean, you did save our lives and all. If we're trying to think of a good way to pay you back all this time. Yeah, and this is what we came up with. Well, thank you so much. I promise I'll take good care of it. Good. My dad has been looking kinda gloomy lately. But now that you're here, they'll be fine. We've got heroes on our sides. So don't let the bad guys catch you down. Of course, you'll be safe under the watchful eye of the Asian Chevalier. You two take care, okay? And be sure to listen to Mom and Dad. Sure. Good luck, Jonah. Don't let the team down. Hi, Michi. Schon nur die Michi-Flaschen sich überverteilt zu denken. Ziemlich schön. So. So, dann geht der geil zur Pom-Pom-Party. Pom-Pom-Party haben wir schon getan. Stimmt, wir haben noch die Zeitquest mit Alan. Let's cross the highway, the boathouse. A boathouse and crossbow. This must be Relays, Pritchard mentioned. Come on, you're so wise. Sounds like someone's there. Could be getting ourselves into something dicey, but I think you ought to check it out. Wait, warum sagt es mir, ich soll zuerst mal zu Patrick gehen? Ich mach das mal ganz kurz. Was? Hm. Es wird explizit gemenschen, deswegen machen wir das mal. Felix heißt Campsite. Patrick. Let me be fair, I know that the students of Thors we can overcome anything. Shorts anniversary, ladies and gentlemen. We meet again, and of course, you too, Patrick. It literally does nothing. Okay, ich bin froh, warum das explizit gemenschen wird, aber alright. Ich wollte es einfach nur double checken, bevor ich wieder was verpasse. Ja, den Panzer soll fallen. Why are you trying to stop me, Bridget? The second division finally signed off on letting me use these things, so I rushed over to tell you the good news. Don't you hear yourself, Alan? Please think about what you're saying. Can you see something's wrong here? It was your dream to be in the 4th division. Why would you throw that away to fight on the front lines? You don't have to worry about me. With those towers or that, I'll be totally fine. Maybe that you came all this way to see me. We need to hurry and get to Tangram Fortress. The war's not going to wait. I asked that you think about the bigger picture, Bridget. Are you going to stand in the way of us crushing the Republic? And then looks like you made it in time. It's you. Thanks for coming, everybody. Well, if it isn't the traders from Thors. Last I heard you were working on some pathetic scheme. The raiding rings, was it? Did you come here to turn yourselves in? Well then. Looks like he's been completely taken over by the curse. I really am stunned by just how foolish you have become. The Empire's Operation Jomaganda and the Imperial Fortress at its disposal. In the face of such military might, resistance is absolutely futile. If you know all that and still choose to betray our country, you deserve everything that's coming to you. Even so, I'll be merciful and not arrest you here today. It's the least I can do. Go ahead and struggle right to the bitter end, Thors alumni. Same goes for you, fallen hero. What do you mean by that? You really are clueless, aren't you? You were the ancient chevalier, the hero destined to lead Erebonia to greater glory, but you betrayed us. No one is going to rely on you anymore. The Empire needs a new hero, a new symbol of hope. I'm just the man for the job. It's completely delusional. Oh, Alan, isn't there anything we can do for him? His misguided patriotism, not to mention his obsession with figuratism, cursory as it soaks in him. It's twisted his desire to protect Bridget into a single-minded devotion to the Empire itself. Bridget, I have an idea. See if you can buy me a little time. Will it bring Alan back to his senses or try anything? Rean has put their heads together to make sense of the situation and to devise a countermeasure. The graduated is probably affecting some specific emotion of Alan's and twisting it out of proportion. Since they're taking hold of him, he's become more and more unhinged. I guess you would know, having been a sacrifice yourself. Yeah, fate has a real sense of humor. Honestly, Bridget is probably the only one who will be able to pull Alan back from the brink. We've seen others recover from the curse. If this plan works, we'll be able to save Alan too. But first, we're going to need someone who was close to him to give him a nudge in the right direction. See. But who would that be? We of the old class having graduated a year before him, none of us had a lot of time to get to know him. I've got someone much better in mind than myself. He was in the same club as Alan. They were as thick as thieves back then. Well, as much as two rivals can be anyway. Yeah, he might just be the best man for the job. Should be here at the field exercise camp side of the Ursula Road. Let's head over and see if we can get him to help. Ach so. Okay, dann, okay, der Guide war halt einfach nur nicht spezifisch genug. Dass wir jetzt zu Patrick gehen müssen, ja, alright. Der Guide redet von dem Event im Boothaus und dann geht zu Patrick. Deswegen war ich ein bisschen verwirrt, aber alright. Patrick, do you have a minute? There's something I need to talk to you about. Sure, sir. I'm guessing this isn't about battle strategy. So coming to terms with the news about Adam, Patrick agreed to help. As a fellow classmate, Ferris also insisted on participating in the plan. But if it's come to this, Bridget was so upset, I didn't know what to tell her. I guess that's what happens when a great Twilight and a curse start spreading this much. If we're going to have any chance of stopping him, we have to move fast. Only known Alan a little over 2 years, but he's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. In spite of that, I think his commoner background still bothers him, even if he doesn't realize it on a conscious level. Bridget's father is a baron, after all. That's quite a divide in terms of class. His parents still don't think Alan is a good match for Rean. Engagement or no engagement. Maybe he thinks becoming some kind of hero would finally make him worthy of her. It's a bold leap to make, all for the sake of earning some respect. In itself could be seen as a kind of unworthiness. Everybody's got some kind of darkness in their heart. It simply manifests in different ways for all of us. If I had stayed the way I was when I first enrolled at Thors, it could just as easily be me in Alan's position right now. I'm in no position to judge either. But that's exactly why we have to show Alan that he's not alone and bring him back to his old self. Even if we have to do it by force. Yeah, you're right. Well, it's got 3 salvo soldiers on the outskirts of town, correct? We'll probably have to fight our way through. Sure isn't making it easy for us, but we can't back down. Rean, are you guys ready? If you proceed, a high-level Divine Knight battle will begin. Be sure you are thoroughly prepared. Right. We better not waste any time. Let's go. Right behind you. Returning you as well. That is my classmate too, and I have to think of Bridget. Ferris, I thought we agreed. Let us take care of that. So, you're here too? Oh, I guess I should have known you'd catch wind of this. Apologies, dear sister. We know how you love meddling. I don't know if it counts as meddling. This concerns us too. We are 4 students here. It wouldn't hurt you to rely on us a little. Don't worry, I set things up so we can seamlessly integrate into your strategy. Instead of having as much help as you can get to bring Alan back, right? You also have to check up our slaves to deal with the Thors orders. Patrick, remember what we discussed before? It's all fixed up and ready to go. Hey, nice work. Alright, let's put this plan into action. Good luck. Bring back the Alan we all know and love. Alright. Valiant first joined up with Rean and the three made their way to where Alan was. He also contacted other classmates who might be able to talk some sense into their former classmate. Regularly, every single one of them agreed to heed the call for help. The other team members stayed behind to guard the courageous too. Now, I can't believe you're being so obstinate. Get off my way, Bridget. I can't afford to waste any more time here. And what are you? Who is the obstinate one here, Alan? You ought to treat a lady with a softer touch, my friend. Voice? Hey, Bridgie. Yeah, Alan, been a while. So it took so long. Thors Military Academy's 221st class is here to see you. Those of us who could come on short notice, at least. Don't forget about me. You're okay? You, Millium? Yes, too. You're gonna afford to miss out on this. Don't forget those guys in Cole's high-speed ships that got you all here. You couldn't do this for just anyone, but a classmate's a classmate. Oh yes, just like the glutton that holds together an exquisite baguette, the bond between Thors graduates is special. Don't make me laugh. You're nothing but traitors, all of you. As if that weren't bad enough. You just had to join them, didn't you? What are you doing here, Patrick? Can't you pity the poor soldier headed to war? Oh yeah, then you and Patrick used to be such good friends. So aggressive all of a sudden. It's like the years we spent together at the academy never even happened. This is what a curse does to people. Digs up all the insecurities and picks away at them until they consume you. And we all came here when we heard what was happening to you. I have to say I'm disappointed. As your friend and rival, it is my duty to tell you. All this posturing, it's pathetic. What? Look, I understand where you're coming from. You worked so hard to get into the 4th division. It must have been frustrating being eclipsed by so many overachievers. Then there's the matter of Bridget's parents. They may not have outright condemned your relationship, but they didn't exactly celebrate it either. There's only so much that hard work can achieve before you hit the wall. I have a feeling you've learned that the hard way. But you know what? I preferred seeing you frustrated. What you're doing now is just seizing power with a shortcut, throwing away the very work ethic that made you special. From where I'm standing, that doesn't look like progress. It's more like giving up. It ruins me to say this, but you're acting the part of the talentless coner, and that isn't you. Hit it where it hurts, damn. You're saying I'm running away from my problems? How dare you, Patrick? What do you know? What would you know about it? About anything? Hey, what's that? Looks like he's linked to it. This could be bad. Curse of the Empire is totally consuming him. There's only one way left to settle this. Come on, Valimor. Well, it's Valimor in the flesh. A medal and a spiegel too. A sword. Aww. Am I bombing the bench today? Fool, this isn't right, really. There's no need for you to get involved. It's Rean's old Simurian old touchy. We just happened to find it, so we fix it up. It is new. So this is your cursed comrade. He hangs heavily upon him. I can sense an ever mist in serving his body. So does his contorting, are also completely linked to the Great Twilight. We got him with the same caution you would a divine knight. But carefully, my Ragnar and his friend. Right, let's do this. So this is your grand plan. You can't harness a divine knight's true power with that sword. And as for the spiegel, you've got some nerve trying to take me on in the defective hunk of metal. You know to show just how superior these souls odds are at maximum resonance. Rean, Patrick, rest is up to you. Break this curse and bring Adam back to us. Leave it to us. Time for the final push. Patrick, Valimor, Get ready. Yes. Ja. Dürfen wir mit Patrick fighten, was auch sehr interessant ist. Strength and... Oh, that's actually not bad. Man kann auch mal jemanden mitnehmen. Mit dem steht und Speed down. Ich glaube, die Combo ist schon am besten. Worüber machen? Du bist noch auf einen. Dann gehst du ja einfach alle noch auf einen. Completed immunity critic should be better for him. Ich kann mir gut vorstellen, dass er nämlich ziemlich aufs Maul bekommt mit 3 Gegnern. Yep. Okay, yep. Der war doch gut rein. Ich glaube, wir gehen alle auf Wahl immer, ne? Die ging gerade auf Patrick.
私の番ね。はっ。
任せろ。参る。さあ、かかったか。
ええ。や
あ。くらえ。甘い。任せたまえ。
Defend. Also du kannst nicht mal defenden.
Soこだ。甘い。もらった。もらった。はあ。はあ。くらえ。はあ。俺の番だな。
Tja, Alter.
今だ。続いてくれ。任せろ。もらった。連のタッチ。ほうきます。
Okay, sehr schön.
なんとかしないと。
任せたまえ。新規発動。任せたまえ。はっ。甘い。もらった。さあ、目に物見せてやれ。はあ。
Was soll denn sagen, dein Command geht ins Nix. So. Speed Charge.
任せてちょうだい。新規発動。
くらえ。もらった。くらえ。はあ。
いくよ
Ich kann mit dir nichts machen.
ー。チャージするよ。
任せたまえ。そこだ。参る。
Ich glaube nicht wirklich, soll das wegballern. Das war actually schon ein leichter Struggle.
よし、これで大丈夫だ。
How could I lose? It's impossible. Can't accept this, I won't. I never admit defeat, I have to protect Bridget with my own two hands. Huh? Why? That's what I want to know, Alan. Why are you trying to do this all alone? Why do you always do this? Can't you just accept our help for once? This has nothing to do with class. You and I both have something you want to protect. And can we do that together? Together? Well, you're not alone in this. That frustration, your fear burning within because you despise your own weakness, is something I know all too well. It's something that consumed me when I became the sacrifice for the great Twilight. I thought I'd have to shoulder that whole burden myself. I also know what it's like to let your pride get in the way of seeing yourself for who you really are. But thanks to everyone from Class 7 and the fencing club, I started to surmount my arrogance and grow as a person. I swear on the bonds we've built together, I will bring you back to your senses. Rean, Patrick. I know we only spent 1 year with you guys, but it's thanks to the time we had together that everybody is standing here now. Though we were in the same class, between club meetings and joint lessons, we were still connected in a way, weren't we? We all went to the school festival too, remember? And even when the Civil War broke out, everyone in Thors banded together to try to stop it. None of us could have done that alone. Right, lifting each other up is what's allowed us to ascend to further heights. In a way, seeking strength from each other to compensate for your own shortcomings is what brought us together. Nobody's perfect, we've all got our own problems to deal with. But that needn't be a bad thing. A lot has changed since then, but our bonds remain as strong as ever. Guys. Besides, you're not the only one who has had it hard since we graduated. No shame in reaching out to any of us, you know? Yeah, I've got so many connections these days, I'm sure I could hook you up with whatever you need. You can also count on the Floral family, we're blindly connected too. And we're all too happy to answer to the call and push it asked. Can you do the same and let us help you? And this isn't a one-sided deal either. Seeing you give 110% in everything you did always inspired me. And to repay the favor, if you let me. Same here, you all gave me the confidence to carry on. You may not have noticed it at the time, but it still meant a lot to me, to everyone. You're the same as you, Ellen. We're all just trying to be better and help each other out as best we can. It's just life, right? We're only human after all. It's just part of what makes life so interesting. Ich bezweifle, ob Barry wirklich human ist oder nicht, aber fair enough. Ich meine, die ganzen Dinge, die sie tun, lässt mich das ein bisschen leicht anzweifeln. Barry, when did you get here? Das wollte ich eigentlich auch gerade fragen. Ich glaube, ich habe es vorhin nicht gesehen. Nice to see you're just as stealthy as ever. See them? This is what we're talking about. Every single person here came because they were worried about you, because they all wanted to help. But tell me, that isn't just the sweetest thing you've heard all month. I guarantee you'll be surprised how much we've all grown in the last 2 years. You can rely on us, you know. You might say I have a wee bit of experience dealing with stubborn asses. Right, Hugo? True. I have no idea what you're referring to, but I do think you could stand to be a little more flexible, Ellen. Relying over much on your own power would make you lose sight of what's really important. All this just for me? What have you been thinking all this time? Nothing to be ashamed of, Ellen. Can you step back and think, what is it you really want? It's more important to me. Of course, it's been right in front of my face all along. And so, Ellen came to his senses and apologized shortly before passing out from exhaustion. As he lay in the arms of his lover, his expression was one of peace and relief, as if a great weight, a curse, had been lifted from his heart. It had been a grueling battle on all fronts, but everyone agreed it was worth it to bring the whole friend back to his senses. Aww. No need to worry, the curse has been lifted. It was afflicting him for so long that he's not going to be up on his feet again right away. I've done what I can, but the rest is up to Alan. He'll wake up eventually. It will just take time. Ah, that's a relief. He wouldn't let something like this keep him down. He'll be fine. Thank goodness. And thank you all. Thank you for bringing my Alan back to me. I don't think I've ever felt happier in my life. We didn't do all that much. And let the groundwork. It's thanks to the bonds he made at Thors that we were able to get through to him. I've gotta admit, I didn't think so many people would make it. We even had people within car showing up. Just goes to show that good friends will always come running when you're in trouble. So many people helped out with this. I don't know how I will ever be able to thank them enough. You said you take care of the troubles all that for us. He probably feels guilty for all the trouble he has caused. Already come this far, so nothing's gonna stop us now. That's what being Thors students is all about. That reminds me, Elliot, you said you were in touch with the military, right? Yeah, I got my dad to rework Alan's transfer to the 2nd Division. I know Lieutenant Colonel Neidhart was worried about him too. I'm looking forward to giving him the good news. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be relieved. He's going to need plenty of rest and care, but I'm sure Bridget is up to the task. He will give you two some privacy. Sure, thanks again for all your help. I don't know when I will see you again, but you can bet Alan and I will both be cheering you on. I'll be praying for the success of your big plan. Thanks, we give it our all. Next time we meet, it will be a brighter tomorrow, one free from the great Twilight. Excellent, I'm holding you to that. Sehr schön. So. Gut, dann gehen wir mal zurück zu Courageous. Ganz kurz, um mein Team wieder anzupassen. Ich brauche nämlich Laura und Gaius.